Hi, let's talk about the hardcover version of Batman Europa. Batman Europa is a story by Matteo Casali with art by Giuseppe, I can't pronounce it, Camuncoli. Yeah, Camuncoli. This is the hardcover version. It's not a deluxe format or anything like this, but I thought, you know, it's a book that was just as cheap to pick up in hardcover as it was digitally or in paperbacks. I thought, why not? This is actually a used copy, but it looks brand new. I got from a online retailer. The cover of the book is just a standard black with embossed print on it. Nothing fancy with that, and it's got a glued binding. Obviously, because it's not very long, it reads perfectly well in this respect. Essentially, it follows Batman as he finds out that he and the Joker have been infected with a virus called Colossus. This leads them to have to team up and then go on a adventure around the various cities of Europe. There's 4 issues, each one they go to a different city, and they get a little bit more of the plot revealed as they jump from city to city. The artwork in it is great. It changes as they become more and more symptomatic. So as Batman gets iller and iller, the artwork gets more and more abstract. But in the first couple of issues, I think the look and design of Batman is one of my favourites that I've seen. He's got the right build, his outfit looks great, he's got elements of sort of Dark Knight costume, but also elements of the original costume with the nice yellow belt. And it just looks great. I appreciate not everyone's going to like the costume, but I just thought it really rung true. And Joker's fine in it as well. He's a very subdued Joker in this because he's ill, but you know, whatever. Obviously, stories by Brian Azzarello, I should say as well. I enjoyed reading it because it's only short. I don't think I could have read it for too long. I was disappointed there wasn't a lot of Batmaning detective work in it. They seem to go to a city, have a fight, and then get another clue that takes them to another city. There doesn't seem to be much detective work going on, which I thought might have been better suited to this kind of story. And they overuse a trope of, or a tool, whatever you want to call it, of starting each issue at the end and then doing a 2 hours earlier, or you know, flashback to how they got to that position. And I hate that in stories anyway. It's overused and it's sort of a bit hacky now to do that. Just tell the story as it occurs, and we're all happy with that. You don't need to try and lure me in with a sort of heads up. This is a fight that we're in. It was in a bad problem, but how did we get here? You've already got the issue, you've already got the book, so you don't need to draw me in with that. But otherwise, it was a nice, straightforward story. The reveal of the villain at the end was pointless. I think I'm not going to spoil it by saying who the villain is, but ultimately you just think, well, why? You know, it don't make any sense. You could have just left them to die. Instead, they let them know the cure, and makes it all somewhat redundant. But there we go. Pick it up if you want a lovely book full of art to look at, and a real sort of straightforward basic story. It's cheap, so it's good to put in the collection, and it's one that always comes up on lists of good Batman stories, I think mostly because of the artwork. Let me know what you think about it, and please feel free to like and subscribe.